All right, so one of the very first figures that we're going to be unboxing today is none other than C-3PO on the Star Wars Black Series made by Hasbro. This is a really good find. I got it at Ollies. You can see the sticker right there. I got it for $7.99. Just so happens that they happen to be rolling out all of their pallets preparing for the holiday season, because at the time of this recording, it is the beginning of October, so they wanted to get all their stuff out and ready to go, sell it as fast as they can. This also is showing that it's an archive, meaning that it was already basically it's a re-release and makes the original even more valuable. And so all I need now is an R2-D2. I already have a Luke Black Series. I already have Princess Leia and Han Solo. I already have a Chewie, so I need R2-D2 and a Darth Vader. Actually, no, I do have a Darth Vader. I kind of forgot about the one that I unboxed like a couple years ago. And the next figure that we're also going to be unboxing is, that's right, none other than Din Djarin himself, the Mandalorian, Star Wars Black Series, made by Hasbro. And this is the one where the armor that he was using at the beginning of the series. I still need the one of him in his new Beskar armor, and that also comes with Grogu. Or Baby Yoda, whichever you want to call him. So a lot of people still call him Baby Yoda. But yeah, this is, again, made by Hasbro, Star Wars Black Series. And The Mandalorian actually really rejuvenated the Star Wars franchise, because after the sequels came out by J.J. Abrams, it was looking kind of bad for the Star Wars franchise, after Disney took over and, owned the rights to the story of Star Wars. But then the Rogue One came out. Then that was when there was kind of like a resurgence. A lot of people were starting to like Star Wars again. And of course, when The Mandalorian, Jon Favreau, much props to him. He really did a great job of really setting the tone with this particular series, The Mandalorian. Then of course, after that was The Bad Batch. And then after that was, let me see, what else was out there? Obi-Wan Kenobi, which there's a mixed feelings about that. Mandalorian has already had 3 seasons already. Obi-Wan Kenobi came out, and then recently Andor and oh yeah, that's right, Ahsoka just finished. I don't even know why I couldn't think of that just now. But yeah, this is the actual Mandalorian as he was in the first season. This is not the one with the Beskar armor. I'm still looking for that one, because the one that comes with the Beskar armor also comes in like a 2-pack with Grogu. A lot of people still call him Baby Yoda. But yeah, so let's do like we always do, guys. We're gonna let him breathe. All right, so the very first one we're starting off with is C-3PO. And one of the things I did notice out of the box when I got him out is he's a little loosey-goosey. Normally you would expect that from a loose figure if it's already been unboxed and, passed through a bunch of owners before, and definitely if it's been played with, you can expect that to be a little loose. But that kind of concerns me as far as like me displaying him. Hopefully he's not so loose where he's going to fall over. But one of the other things that I noticed that he doesn't come with any accessories. But when I really thought about it, he didn't have any accessories or weapons in the film series, so it would make sense why they wouldn't have any accessories for him here. But one of the things I also did notice too is that he has the little silver foot there, and that basically reminds me of I'm assuming this is from Empire Strikes Back, where he kind of falls apart and they had to put him back together, so they might have just given him a different leg. But yeah, they really did a really good job in the paint application of his circuitry on the inside of his torso. I would have really liked maybe some other different like arms and legs to actually attach it, to make it more so of the Empire Strikes Back. But be that as it may. But other than that, I mean, he's really, really a cool figure, and I can't wait to get R2-D2. I'm assuming that's going to be one of the more expensive Black Series figures that I find, because I'm assuming R2-D2 was already came out from the first series, one of the first 2 series. I gotta double check and kind of do some research, but his joints are pretty good. He doesn't obviously, you can see his elbows don't move. They're not the same way that he was in the film series. His legs do move a little bit. Articulation on the knees a little stiff. but that's pretty okay. I mean, I'm just gonna stand him up next to Luke anyway, so that really doesn't matter to me. Of course, his head moves just like that, so not that much articulation, but just enough for him to, you know, look like he did in the film, or the film series, because there's been more than one film. Not really much to say because, like I said, he doesn't really come with anything. But other than that, I'm glad that I have him. And props to Jaden for scoping him out, because I didn't even see him. And he goes, "Dad, guess what I found?" And he showed me the C-3PO. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting that." And this is going to be a great addition to my collection and my display. So let's go with the next one. All right, so finishing out the toy unboxing on this video with J&J Toy Giants is going to be Din Djarin himself, the Mandalorian. As I stated in the intro, this is the armor that he wears when we just meet him for the very first time on the series of The Mandalorian, which they've already had 3 seasons already, and they're going to have a 4th one coming out soon. Everything's pretty much delayed now because of the writer's strike, but the SAG-AFTRA strike is actually just still in the late stages of the negotiations after they went on strike as well. So pretty much every single project, no matter what, studio, Paramount, Universal, Sony, like everybody's not being able to do any projects whatsoever because of the SAG-AFTRA and the writer's strike. But this is the very first Mandalorian. Now, his cape is not like soft goods. It's all, rubbery. So you can take it off. You just have to kind of like take it off this way, because he also comes with a few accessories. I'm going to try to stand him up real quick. So he comes with his rocket pack and his rifle that we saw Boba Fett also use in the Star Wars Christmas special. The articulation is pretty good on the knees. A little stiff on the knees. The ankles are pretty good. Arms are really good. Head does move pretty good. And he does not have any articulation on the bicep, but no pinned joints, or no pinned elbows, I should say. I like it. He does also come with his little revolver pistol, so I put that in his little holster there. But definitely, I've actually had this one for a very, very long time. I got it on Amazon like a long time ago, and I just never unboxed them. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, like why I waited for so long. I think I kind of forgot that I even had it, and so I kept doing other unboxings, and I'm cleaning up my room, straightening it out, updating my displays, and I was doing some cuts on my Star Wars display, basically the 3 1/4 inch ones, like the Power of the Force and the vintage collection that I had, and I noticed that I haven't unboxed them, so I was like, oh, I'll do that next. So, but yeah, I really like the actual Mandalorian figure. I love the show. Now, the one thing I do want to kind of say is that his figure is, for whatever reason, to me, maybe just to me, is very short. It's not as scale as I thought it would be. Maybe I'm just, looking at it wrong, but pretty much that's the only negative thing I can say. It is kind of also a little loose, just like C-3PO, not as much, but I really, really like it, and let's see what he looks like with his rocket pack. All right, so there he is with his rocket pack. I'm not sure if I'm going to display him with his rocket pack or not. Maybe I'll probably do half and half with his cape and half with his rocket pack. But yeah, definitely is a great pickup for me. And as you can see back here, I've totally updated my Funko Pops. I had the Dragon Ball Z ones here forever, like almost 3 years. But I really like this figure. I'm glad that I have it in my collection. I'm kind of mad at myself why it took so long to actually unbox it, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Definitely, if you're looking to start a collection of Star Wars, this is one of the ones you do want to get. I kind of broke my rule as far as getting figures from the original trilogy. I do have Captain Phasma, and I do have one of the newer Stormtroopers rather, sorry. But it was just either I got it on sale or if it was a gift. I can't remember which one, maybe both. And so that's why, you know, I had Captain Phasma and the other one. But pretty much all the other Black Series figures I all have from the original trilogy. I do have Anakin Skywalker as a Black Series from the Clone Wars, but that's the only one that I have that's not part of the original trilogy other than this one and Captain Phasma. I definitely suggest to get this figure just as a figure on itself. Like if you're looking for something that's really cool looking, definitely will not disappoint. So definitely check this out on the toy unboxing that's going to be coming up soon. And that does it, my friends, for this edition of the YouTube channel Toy Unboxings, brought to you by J&J Toy Giants. Again, I'm your host, JD. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also comment on any of our video submissions on YouTube, Patreon, X, Instagram, and Facebook, and follow us on TikTok, and also follow us on Twitch. Again, also join our Patreon to help us be able to fund the channel to bring you more exciting, exclusive content for J&J Toy Giants. Thank you so very much, and have a great day. Keep on cruising.